Hi, I'm John from Pixel Planet, and today I want to talk to you about the top 3 lights that you should be running for your next production. This is one of them. Let's get started. So this is my new go-to rental light for all kinds of jobs. This is the Vortex 8 made by Creamsource. This has generally replaced the Sky Panel S60 on almost all of my shoots. The Sky Panel S60, while it's a great panel, is getting a little long in the tooth. I think it's almost 7 years old now. Creamsource has made an incredible panel. It's 600 watts instead of the 400 watts of the Sky Panel. It also doesn't use a standard array of LEDs. If you look closely, it's actually little tiny LED Fresnels. Currently it has the soft panel similar to the Sky Panel, but this can actually be removed and you can turn this into a hard source with just a removal of the panel. Of course, it's also got an integrated ballast as opposed to the Sky Panel as well. So this can be mounted a little bit easier, and it has every wireless connection and hard connection that you can imagine, from CRMX, DMX, you name it. It's also water resistant. Yoke is offset, so it's great for rigging. It's great for as your key source for a lot of things in a smaller area. And it's just my apocalypse. If I needed a light to last me a long time, this would be the one I'd pick. So number 2 on my list of recommended lights is the Aputure 1200D Pro. This thing's a pretty beefy powerhouse for its size. This is of course 1200 watts of LED, 5600 Kelvin power. It has replaced a lot of the M18 uses on a lot of my sets. Not quite as bright, but is a much more manageable, less power-hungry light. It puts it in the realm of an M18. It does have a Bowens mount, so you can actually mount different types of lenses on it. There's an F10 Fresnel mount for this. This can be rigged anywhere. It does have a separate ballast. Really, for the power and the output of this thing in comparison to an M18 and the heat that thing produces, this thing is a great, cheaper alternative actually. So the one major drawback I would put on the Aputure 1200D Pro is its floor limit of its LED. 1% is still quite bright, probably at least a couple hundred watts on its own. So you can't dim it quite down as low as say a 600 or any type of other LED, but this thing also produces a lot more light as a single source than most other things. So my last recommended light is more of a light kit, and that's the Aputure MC Light Kit. It's actually what I'm using to key myself right now. So the Aputure kit comes in a 4 set or a 12 set, comes with a hard case. The back of them actually has a built-in Qi wireless charging. That's how the case works. It also does have USB-C, so you can plug these in. They are RGB, of course, completely wirelessly controlled through the Sidus app. You can put them anywhere. They have magnets on the back. We use them for industrial, we use them for kitchen scenes, we use them to replace light bulbs and with bad bulbs inside of fixtures. We use them for little hair accent lightings, you name it. I can find a place to put these, and it really, really, really ups my production value for such a minimal cost. Renting these or buying these, I highly recommend it and you won't regret it. So those are my 3 recommended lights to really up your production value. They cover the gamut, everything from hard to soft to portable to RGB. And with those 3 lights, you can really be creative and really impress your clients on their new productions. If you like the videos that you're seeing, please like and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.